Hey everyone. So, as you know, I have started a Node.js interview question series. So, I will record all the videos on the Node.js questions, and I will also start some React question also, but that will be in future, right? So, let's start with Node.js. So the first question the interviewer can ask is, what Node.js? Can you explain? So first of all, understand this. Node.js is not a programming language. It is a it provide an environment for JavaScript, right? It provide you an environment to run your JavaScript outside your browser. So what happens uh, before Node.js is actually when Node.js was not in the market. So people only can run their JavaScript on the browser, right? They cannot run it on their local machine on their computer, right? So this was the problem arised, and this was the foundation of uh, uh, Node.js, right? So before Node.js, the people cannot run it on the local machine. The next problem was uh, when people build any applications before Node.js, so they were using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, as you also use right now for front end, right? But for backend purpose, they were uh, going to learn other languages like PHP, ASP, Java. So you know how hard it is to learn any any new language, right? You cannot learn new language again and again. So people thought, can we make our application only in JavaScript? So this was also uh, came in the people's mind, right? So then the Node.js was introduced. So now Node.js, you can make your applications on fully on JavaScript, right? It allow you to write your front end, your back end, or your server side all in Node.js. So uh, this is Node.js, right? You can explain it like this to your interviewer. So I have already written what I have told. I have already written in the slide. I will also share it on the description. You can also visit there. So now let's move to the next question. So the next question they might ask, what is network throughput, right? So you can also they can also call it as only throughput, right? So throughput is not actually different thing. It is the rate at which data is flowing or get transferred from one location to another, right? In the networking, you know, you every day deal with data, right? You go to browser, then search anything, and then data came to your browser and show it on your UI, right? So this is a network throughput, the rate at which your data is uh, transferred from another server to your local machine on your browser, right? So how what was the rate? So that is called network throughput. So it is measured in bits per second. So this is the unit, and it is mainly used for performance of the network connection, as I said. And there are many uh, factors which can affect your network throughput or the rate of data processing, right? Like your internet connection. If your internet connection is not good, then network throughput or the rate at which data is coming will be slowed, right? Or the another uh, factor will be network traffic, right? If a lot of people are accessing the same content or searching the same content, then it might come to your browser uh, uh, not very fast, right? So this is the network throughput. So actually, this is the rate at which data is transferred from one location to another. Just remember this line. Nothing else. So now move to the next question. I have already made the video on this, right? The first video I made on this Node.js and the JavaScript, right? So you can watch it. Now move to the next question. So the next question might they ask about HTTP, right? So you know what it means. It means hypertext transfer protocol. It is actually the protocol for transferring your data from one location, transferring your data on internet, right? Not one location to another. It is the rule that data follow to transfer over internet, right? The data you send, like any website, you visit any website. So you, let's say you visit Facebook. So on Facebook, there are lot of posts came. So how it came over the internet? So they all follow a protocol, a rule, right? Without following any rule, and nothing exists. Everywhere you need to uh, follow certain rule, right? In sports, in school, every place you follow a rule, right? Same as on internet, we follow a rule called HTTP to transfer the data, like image, video, text, anything that uh, you send on the internet, they follow a rule, right? So this is HTTP. HTTP has mainly two parts: request and response. So when you request something, when you type something on the browser and requesting that data from another server, right? So this is called request. You are requesting the data. Response is like, this is the result, right? You are requested the result, and the server is now responding you back with the data that you just ask, right? So this is the HTTP. Now I hope it is clear now. Now move to the next question. So I think this is the last question here. So this is the very important questions. So the difference, they might ask the difference between HTTP and HTTPS. So HTTP is nothing but it is also an HTTP, but with some encryption. You know encryption? Okay, I will explain. So encryption is nothing but you are converting your data, one data, into some another, so that you do not make it available for other people. Like you are making it private. So like you are, let's say you are transferring one text file on internet. So this might possible that another or third party or the hacker can use or can hack your that plain text, right? So we encrypt it, we make it private, right? We make it private so that the other people cannot access it. The only that people can access is that I want, right? So this is what encryption. So HTTP is nothing but with some encryption. We are changing the main data to a secret data, right? So the only difference between is it uses HTTP, it uses encryption, right? To encrypt the normal HTTP request and response, right? And you can easily differentiate which website is using HTTP or which website is using HTTPS, right? So as I said, it uses some encryption, means you are making it private. So it HTTPs became more secure, right? You are not letting it know other people what the actual data is, right? No third party can access that data. So HTTP becomes secure, right? So you can differentiate the website like which is using HTTP, which is secure or which is not secure, right? So the website that start with HTTPS colon double slash is more secure, right? Because it is using some encryption. So this is more secure, and this is less secure, right? So this is the difference. You can access the slide. I will share it in the description. You can watch it or you can access it, right? And if you like the video, uh, you can hit the like button. So that's all. I will come with the next question later, right? So I'm dropping off right now. Goodbye.